Hi everyone, Mrs. Martucci here with your first hybrid slash virtual lesson of the year. Here you see A Little Spot Learns Online. This is a story that I'm going to read to you guys. It is about virtual classroom expectations, and it's kind of going to give you a little bit of an idea of what is to be expected this year, or of things that you've already done, because we're all in this new learning environment together. So even if you're a hybrid student as opposed to a remote student, you are still going to benefit from some of these tips because you will be working remotely a couple days a week. If any of you tried my eNinja Nearpod last week, this was a similar type of lesson. It kind of talked to you about how to learn online, how to learn remotely, what kind of tips there were, how you can do this in a very professional way. And we're going to just kind of go over that a little bit today, and then we'll have some discussion questions at the end. So I welcome you to my first real live video. I'm excited. We are all in this together. So if you guys have any questions, just let me know. And think about the tips as I kind of read through this for you, okay? So this is called A Little Spot Learns Online. It's a story about virtual classroom expectations, and it's written and illustrated by Diane Alber. Hi, my name is Spot. I hear you are going to start learning online, and I am here to help. That's great. Learning online is new for us, so any tips would be helpful. Absolutely. Learning virtually or online is like learning at school, but it just feels a little bit different. Instead of learning in a physical classroom at school, you will be learning on a computer in a virtual classroom at home. You will still see your teacher and all of the kids in your class, and they will be able to see you too. So a lot of us are probably familiar with this type of screen. So you definitely don't want to be in your pajamas. Joining a virtual class is like going to school, so you should wear something comfortable and appropriate. This will help you get your mind ready to learn and help you stay on schedule too. Eat before you join your class online. You don't want to have a grumbling stomach when you're trying to learn. Eating while you're in a virtual classroom can be a distraction, not only to you, but to your teacher and your classmates too. Don't worry, your teacher will have scheduled snack breaks. Be organized and prepared. You should avoid getting up and leaving your classroom session. Having a water bottle nearby is a great idea in case you get thirsty. Make sure you have the school supplies that your teacher recommends in close reach as well. And the biggest thing of all, don't forget to go potty. Don't forget to use the bathroom first before you join your virtual class. Find a good place to sit. You might want to sit on the floor or the couch, but this can get uncomfortable. When you're uncomfortable, you move around a lot. Try sitting on a chair. This will help you stay upright and focused, just like we do when we're here in the lab. If you don't have a desk chair, a dining room chair works just fine too. Create a quiet space. A place with few distractions can make learning a lot easier. And look behind you. Teachers and students can see what's happening in the background. If your computer camera is on or off, make sure what you're doing is appropriate. Now look all around you. Make sure all your toys are put away, all of the food is out of reach, and any pets you have are in the other room. Always try to be on time. When you're on time, it shows respect for your teacher and that you are responsible. Sometimes there can be technical problems, so always try to join a virtual class at least 5 minutes early. This way, an adult can make sure your computer is fully charged, your camera works, and your microphone is muted. Now you are ready to learn. You will be able to learn the best when your eyes are watching, ears are listening, mouth is quiet, back is upright, not slouching, and your hands are relaxed. When you have something to say, make sure you raise your hand and wait your turn. Also, be sure your microphone is turned on so your teacher and your classmates can hear you when it's time to share. Wow, you're both working so hard. I hope I've helped make this experience a little easier. I can't wait to see how much you learn and how much fun you have with online learning. So again, this is a little bit of a different environment for everybody, and we are learning this all together. And this might not be the first time that you hear this story. And I think it's good to be reiterated because these are kind of reminders that we have to remember as we move forward. So think about some of those tips that we went over. You have to come dressed, not in your pajamas, right? You want to make sure you have something to eat and drink before you join your class. You want to make sure you're organized. You want to make sure you use the bathroom. You want to find a quiet space. That way there's no distractions while we're learning. You want to raise your hand if you have a question or a comment and try to wait to be called on. That way you can share with your entire class. And you want to be respectful. Again, this is new for everybody. So any type of questions you have, please don't hesitate to ask. At the end of this PowerPoint, we're going to do a couple discussion questions. So you're going to jump back to your Schoology to check those out.